Welcome to our coverage of the NBA All-Star Game with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan.
And guys, this really sets up to be an incredible night in terms of excitement from the coaches to the players to us here in the booth. I mean, this is such a fantastic event to be a part of.
Guys, it really is the greatest all-star game in all the sports, in my opinion. We have the best players in the NBA at the peak of their powers. I mean, I can't wait to see what this year's game has in store for us.
Now a look at the West All-Stars starting lineup. Harden out there with Doncic. And it's Durant. And it's LeBron James. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And fans and celebrities alike have descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events going on all over the place.
And, Greg, it's like that every year. I mean, no matter what city is hosting, it becomes a mecca for everyone who wants to take in one of the greatest scenes in all of sports. Not only to watch the best players, but to be seen by the other stars in the crowd.
And we've got a collection of the greatest players in the world here. I mean, and playing in an event where they can really let it all hang out.
And that's exactly why we always come away with such great memories. I mean, because they really do try to give the fans as many highlights as possible. And they are the best players in the world.
Now Kevin Durant, after the missed 3 from Trae Young, he gets that one.
In the first half of his season, boy, how special has it been? He has been on a rampage.
Yeah, and he's got tremendous talent, and when he's fully healthy and engaged, I mean, he's really impossible to stop. That's what we've been seeing this year from him.
Here's Young, following the basket by LeBron James. In the corner, Tatum with it. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Tatum's shot is off. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the West. It's a 3-point game.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Here's Tatum. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Pass to Gilgeous Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And this is Gilgeous Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Harden with it, and Young picks him up defensively. For 3, and Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Doncic. And it's all knotted up.
Yeah, that kind of D, pretty typical in this event. Second half may be a different story, but the first half, it's pretty soft.
Now here's Tatum. Young up top, guarded by Harden. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And James throws it down hard.
And now that's what these people came to see, just punishing the rim.
Boy, that was tremendous. That one will be worth some points in the dunk contest.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. And the East has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Gilgeous Alexander kicks to Jokic. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. 5 to shoot. Jokic with a screen on Doncic. And the basket by Tatum.
Well, I think, as is always the case, the story of the game tonight won't have a lot to do with defense.
That's the way it always is. I mean, a half-court alley-oop or a spectacular behind-the-back pass, that's exactly what the people want to see in this game.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. So the West ends up going with the new group.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Williamson outside. Pass to Brown. Here's the three. Traps in the Trae. Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these all-star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the all-star game.
And here's Young following Jaylen Brown's three. Tatum's shot is off. Brown feeling it out a bit. To the wing right side. Williamson against Jokic. Davis with a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. Right block shot. And Davis puts it in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
1:25 left to play in the first. And the pass to Tatum. It's stolen by Davis. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Poked away.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Jokic with his screen on Brown. The kick out to Tatum. The three. Cranes the three-pointer. Tatum's got 9 points.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Brown outside. Over Young. And it's Brown missing. And so Giannis will bring it up for the East. They trail by 1. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
And here's the West with the ball. Garland kicks to Brown. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jayson Tatum did not like that one.
Are we seeing some high-flying efforts tonight, or what?
Are we ever? I mean, they're doing some major damage to those rims.
From deep, Jokic. The shot's good. Gilgeous Alexander making the play.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Outside Curry. It off in time. What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the East. We witnessed him delivering a series of three-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
Adebayo is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the East All-Stars. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Yeah, a little light on the fouls in terms of what's been called tonight. And that's usually the theme in this game.
I agree. I mean, the guys always play reasonably hard, but they don't necessarily play physically, if that makes any sense. The officials' jobs are usually pretty easy in this one.
Now, here's Sabonis, following the miss by DeRozan. Takes it out to Leonard. Mitchell in the corner. Sabonis' screen on Harden. 5 on the clock. Here's Leonard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Opponents are physical with Kawhi just about every game. But as forceful a player as he is, he just doesn't seem to mind one bit.
And he makes the first.
A superstar who really kind of keeps to himself. Leonard truly leads by example, and it's produced titles.
Both good from the line that time.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Randle passes to Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
A fantastic decision-making big. Randle with the right choice there, finding the open man.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The East All-Stars shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That one is off. So for the West, Kevin Durant comes in for Julius Randle. And James subbed in for DeMar DeRozan. And he sinks the second. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Doncic looking it over. He kicks it to KD. From downtown, and the West hit again from deep.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Curry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it out to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
Here is Durant. Elbow shot. And it's good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
He was all alone on that one. Now it's a 4-point West All-Star lead.
Embiid being nicely set up by his teammates, and he's ready when they get him the ball.
Curry can't get it to go.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
You know, we always get some great dunks in this game, and I think we can add that to the list.
Check out the reaction. Listen to that. I mean, that slam was a raise the roofer.
Now, here's Mitchell. Loads it up for Adebayo. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
The West leading by 4. Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for the East. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Tatum comes in for Leonard. Morant, he's checked in for Mitchell. And Lillard subbed in for Stephen Curry.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
A tight game here in Utah. Lillard against Doncic. Here's KD. He can't get that one, so the East All-Stars will take it the other way. Kicks it out to Lillard over Butler. and misses it off the right side of the rim. And so here are the West All-Stars. Durant, the pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. And a nice play by Sabonis as he scores.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
2 minutes left. 2.
Doncic dishes to KD. 1:52 left in the second quarter. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Inside, it's deflected. The dish now to Doncic. Back to Durant. Shoots over Lillard. East grabs the miss.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Butler just excellent at finding ways to get to the stripe, especially when he's near the basket.
West All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the night. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Jokic is checked in. So an almost entirely new group now for the West. Davis is checked in for Williamson. Julius Randle comes in for Kevin Durant. Jaylen Brown's checked in for James Harden. And it's Garland in for Luka Doncic. Now here's Morant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside Tatum. Knocks down the 3-ball. And the East leads by 2.
Boy, he strikes again from range. His 4th in this game after draining 3 in the first period.
Up top, Randle. Antetokounmpo defending. Puts the move on. The West again cannot hit. To the inside. Giannis dunks it down.
Yeah, his court awareness and feel. Jokic is incredible in those areas. I mean, he sees the floor extremely well for a big guy.
The West trails by 4. Randle outside. 26 seconds left in the first half. And Randle throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Loads it up for Giannis.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
With 1 on the clock, that shot off. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. East All-Stars up on top, ending the second quarter on a 15-5 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Yeah, I'm exactly with you there. I think we'll see a little less showmanship and a little more intensity from here on out.
Tipping off the second half, here's Willie Green's 5. Luka Doncic out there with Harden. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Durant, and it's James in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And there it is for him. Young's got the first bucket of the third here for the East All-Stars. And here is Doncic. Embiid with the screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Doncic, drilled from 11 feet out. Doncic has got 6.
Yeah, such a crafty move. That's an all-star game special right there, folks.
That certainly isn't any regular season move. I agree with that. I mean, you save that kind of move for the big stage of the All-Star week.
The shot by KD, no good.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort. Every All-Star game, you can count on it. You're going to see some heart-stopping plays. That was another one.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly from outside off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way. The 9-foot shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Jokic sets the screen for Young. On deep. The West grabs the miss. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And, you know, Harden's exceptional at getting out on the break in transition. I mean, running exactly the right path and getting it done.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Tatum. Jokic with his screen on James. 6 on the shot clock. And a wide-open look for Gilgeous Alexander. And another miss by the East.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Doncic, no good. The East leading by 4. Antetokounmpo passes to Gilgeous Alexander. Passes it to Jokic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Jokic has got the lead up to 6 now for the East All-Stars.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over. And it's a completely new group for the East All-Stars. Here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Garland kicks to Brown. Over Mitchell. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
Outstanding defensive instincts by Sabonis. Really good timing when to rise up to reject shots.
Curry against DeRozan. Loads it up for Adebayo. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Brown wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Brown's got 10.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The East All-Stars shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw good from Leonard. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Randall's checked in. Leonard hits them both. The West trails by 5. Outside DeRozan. Randall outside. Dishes to Davis. Over Sabonis. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Leonard looking around. The kick out to Sabonis. Pocket 4. He He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Sabonis has got his second basket of the night.
Boy, I love to see that kind of heads-up play from Sabonis. He's got an eye on the shot clock and knows he's got to get it up quickly.
Davis sets a screen. On its way from DeRozan for two. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. The East leading by 7. Knocks it loose. He dishes it to Curry. Screen by Sabonis. A shot by Curry, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Back to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Sabonis' screen on Garland. Curry fires from way outside. The long-distance three is buried. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Outside Garland. Again, the West All-Star.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Curry. Sabonis sets the pick for Curry. Another miss by Curry.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he struggled so mightily.
Garland dishes to Davis. Shoots from the line. Again, the West All-Star.
You know, unlike a lot of bigs, Davis doesn't have to operate inside. He's totally confident in his ability to do damage from the perimeter.
Sabonis finds Leonard. Adebayo with a screen for Curry. And that one released in time, but no good. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. East All-Stars lead by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star Game, is there?
Antetokounmpo out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's John Morant. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Here's Leonard. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the East All-Stars.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the chart.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Here's Morant. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. LeBron passes to Harden. Some nice passing here by the West. Here's Williamson. Giannis grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell kicks to Antetokounmpo. Harden against Mitchell. And there's the call on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. The West making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Doncic is subbed in for Garland. Here's Mitchell. Kicks it out to Leonard. That 3 off the mark. The West trails by 4. James wide open. And they get it back. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Adebayo. Doncic with the steal. Williamson, the pass to LeBron. The West again cannot hit.
feels to me like this team is going to need more from him, guys. I mean, if they're to erase this deficit, he's got to step up.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table, the willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for the East. And West also making a switch. Durant's checked in. James against Leonard. Doncic outside. Back to LeBron. Offensive rebound. Doncic. And the rejection by Giannis. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the East All-Stars. They lead by 4. Adebayo with a screen for Mitchell. Nobody near Leonard. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Kicks to Leonard. Pass to Adebayo. Durant with the steal. Pass to Harden. Williamson in the post. Adebayo on him. From deep LeBron. That's tipped.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And stolen by James. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Mitchell. The pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over KD. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night. The West trails by 7. Now Harden. He feeds it to KD. And he comes up with the deuce.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Adebayo passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo kicks to Mitchell. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now, here's Doncic. Fades away. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going in this quarter.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
LeBron can't get it to go.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Harden dishes to Doncic. Kicks it out to James. Durant trying to break free. James misses.
You know, brick after brick after brick. I mean, that's been the story for him this quarter. I mean, he's got to brain it in down the stretch here.
The West trails by 10. Harden the pass to LeBron. Fires from deep. LeBron with another miss.
He's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And here's Antetokounmpo outside. And it's James Harden with the rebound. Now the West with the ball. Doncic outside. And it's sent back by Leonard.
Another example of Kawhi being the best defender in the league.
Durant with the steal. Loads it up for Williamson. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Doncic against Gilgeous Alexander. Doncic passes to KD. Over Adebayo. KD can't get it to go. The East leading by 12 to the middle. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. To the paint, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
To the wing on the left. Kicks it out to Leonard, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. A big group substitution here for the East. Jokic is checked in for Bam Adebayo. Tatum comes in for Leonard. Young's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Morant in for Gilgeous Alexander. Then for the West All-Stars, Davis is checked in for Williamson. Brown comes in for James. And it's Garland in for James Harden. Now here's Giannis. Nice defense from KD.
And you know what? Defensively, both teams have picked it up as we've gotten a little deeper into this game.
A little more competitive fire and intensity being shown out there now.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
The slam dunk by Garland.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
And Davis sends it back.
Not only does Davis have great skill, but he is tremendously agile. He can get shots from just about anywhere on the court.
Over in the corner, Doncic. This one for three. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Not sure if he just ran out of gas or what. He's been awful ever since the second half started. Not even been a factor.
And it's Davis with the ball for the West. 8-point game. Brown outside. Back to Doncic. Puts up a three. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc. Trying to score in chunks. I don't know if that's the recipe.
Now a timeout called by the East. James checked in for the West. The East leading by 5. The kick out to Young. And another miss by the East.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Garland attacking.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
James Harden. He's checked in for Garland. So it's the West now, trailing by 5. Harden right side to the middle. Here's James, and James throws it down hard.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's LeBron, and Tatum pulls it down.
Yeah, but the effort's been there for him, just not getting the result.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the East. Curry comes in for John Morant. The West All-Stars on D. Curry deciding where to go with it. Can they get it? The rebound by Harden.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's LeBron, and the rejection by Giannis.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Outside for Curry. Mitchell outside. The putback. Giannis on the follow. Giannis has got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, gifted with what seems to be a limitless reach. The Greek Freak can get to offensive rebounds that most others only think about getting to.
Up top, Doncic, guarded by Curry. The three from LeBron, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Doncic with the steal, and now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. A miss that time would have put him up. Doncic has gone 1 of 4 from distance. Mitchell left side. Outside Curry. And it's off from three-point range. Outside, KD. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Doncic with the steal. The kick out to LeBron to tie it up. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 7 rebounds in the game. The feed to Tatum. Outside Curry. Jokic sets the screen for Curry. Jokic inside. Guarded by Doncic. Jokic with the bucket.
Nice work from the Serbian. Jokic uses his body so well to get the looks he wants inside.
Doncic with it. Outside, KD. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Curry against Doncic. Curry passes to Antetokounmpo. Doncic outside. In the corner, it's James. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
Timeout.
Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Damian Lillard's checked in for Stephen Curry. And West also making a switch. Randall's checked in for Anthony Davis. Clock at 6. Back to Tatum. Three-pointer, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Now, here's Doncic. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Well, you know, he's almost the perfect defensive player. He's got length and strength, and he's athletic. And Giannis plays the game hard all the time, too, which is impressive.
Doncic against Lillard. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And now, let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Close games often come down to who makes the big plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Randall passes to LeBron. Harden outside. Doncic with it. Inside. Shot clock at 5. Here's Randall. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Lillard. Basket counts. Lillard's got his first basket of the night.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
So it's the East All-Stars taking the W in a close one.
And guys, while the result and the bragging rights go to the East, this was truly a night that belonged to the fans. I mean, it was another great showcase of the world-class talent across the NBA.
It seems to get better and better every year, doesn't it, Greg? Huh? So fun to watch. It was certainly a fun evening. We thank all of you for joining us and watching with us. For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll see you again next time.
What?